Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back. I am so hyped because today we are going to turn on Julian's car for the second time with everything together, and hopefully everything is working. If you watched the last video, you saw we fixed a lot of the issues that we were having in that car, so hopefully it works. Fingers are crossed. We got some of the homies here today. We got Mike, we got Christian, we got Cam in the back. Let's get it. Don't forget Ryan. Ryan's chilling over here. What you got anything to say?
Let's get this thing started.
Okay. Bro. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get this going. We got a huge shout out. Mike brought us all these cases of Mountain Dew, and he also got us something in the fridge. Let's see what it is. Oh.
You know that the baby converter thing, right? That's how the whole
We got Jimmy. He's gonna be doing some work on the STI today. He's gonna touch up Stella a little bit while we do Julian's car, so. All right, we got Jimmy. He's about to go ahead and do a paint correction on this carbon hood. He's also gonna do a quick sweep over the wing, the APR wing. So that's gonna look really awesome. I gotta get back to work on Julian's car. That way we can get it started. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw you on a time lapse. That way you can watch us work on it. Let's get. All right, guys, so Jimmy has done the first little patch here on the carbon hood. Look at that in the light. It looks absolutely insane. And you can see over here on the side that's not done yet. It looks pretty bad. That's what it used to be. And look at this. Flawless, man. Thank you. Hit up Jimmy. We have the headers bolted on now. We also have all of the routing for your coolant ins and outs and the oils ins and outs to the turbo routed. Now I am working on the air side of things, so I am routing the bypass valve, getting the new Grimspeed front mount intercooler piping ready to go. The boost controller also from Grimspeed is all set. Got a few other lines to set up, and we are ready to get this thing moving. Now what we're gonna do is we're going to put some fluids into this car. Everything's ready to go, so we're gonna do some coolant. We're gonna do oil and new battery, which I picked up today. And this thing should be ready to go. So we got all the fluids in the car, the battery's in, everything looks pretty good. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and plug in the access port here, and I'm gonna make sure that we don't have any codes, make sure everything is reading, and see what happens. So let's get that on there. We should hear the fuel pump prime, but before I do that, I'm gonna pull the fuel pump fuse. That way we can crank the engine over a few times before it starts and prime the engine with some oil. So let's do that actually before we do anything else. Okay, so we're waiting for Julian to arrive to the shop, but what we should hear right now is when I turn the car into the on position, we should hear the fuel pump. So I'm not going to turn the car on because we're waiting on Julian. He's the owner of the car, but we should hear the fuel pump, so let's see. And I do hear the fuel pump priming, so that is a good sign. Let's just check our voltage here. Perfect. We have some baseline fuel pressure there. Battery voltage is perfect. And just another quick check, not getting any engine codes at all, so that's good, just initial. We haven't started the car yet, but at least we're not getting anything that's ringing off right off the bat, so perfect. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna wait for Julian, and we are gonna get this thing going. Oh, I think he's showing up right now, so let's get this thing going. Yo, what's going on? How are you? You ready to go?
Yeah, a little nervous.
You want me to just, dude, she's ready to fire up now.
Do it.
Should we do it?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
Ready. Actually.
Yeah. No. Right. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out what that could be. It's popping in the intake?
Yeah. Yeah, it kind of sounds like turbo.
You heard turbo noises?
Yeah.
All right, so what we're doing now is we have proper fuel pressure. That looks awesome, but we're gonna just make sure that we have the proper tune on here. I just wanna make sure. Like, that sounds good. It's like the initial startup is perfect. Should we just try a different map? Just to...
Look at that roughness on cylinders.
Yeah, but the roughness is single digits. If it's like truly rough, you're like going through the roof. Okay, so something happened to the footage that I had for this part of the video. However, we decided we should just let the car run and allow the O2s to warm up and see how the car would react, because everything on paper was perfect and we had no other options at this point, and this was the end result. Dude, that sounds dead. That sounds perfect. I think it just had to learn itself out. Dude, that sounds perfect. Dude, I think it was just learning itself out for a second. Cause that's perfect idle right there. Yo, do it again, Christian.
Please.
Still a little bit of smoke. Dude, it's
Zero fine knockler, zero feedback knob. Zero roughness cylinder 3, zero roughness cylinder 4. Ignition time is sitting right where it should be.
dude. I think we're there.
Ethan, I think you did it. Kiss me, bro.
Good job. Let's get it, bro. I think we're good, bro.
Job, catalog it.
I think we got it. I do want to do like a small street run, very, carefully, just make sure everything holds up. Dude. Beautiful. Okay, let me double check underneath. No leaks. Nothing. Dude, let's go. Dude.
Well, bro, I'm happy for you. Honestly, well done.
Thank you.
I had to pull out the whole engine, small two injectors, but
everything. Yeah, that's all right.
learning progress. Like what Drew said, bro. If it went well the first time, you wouldn't have learned anything.
I wouldn't have learned nothing.
It's all about learning.
Wow. I need a hug after this. Oh, man. Thank you, bro.
Yeah, bro.
That was very cute. Oh, this is awesome. Thank you, guys. Oh, man. A lot of time and effort. I know. But we got it. I didn't want to give up because I knew we were so close. It is still a base map, so we can't expect it to run absolutely perfect, but she runs, and dude, perfect.
Sound,
You feel all four of them just... Sounds good.
Do that again.
Boxer engine, bro. That's the boxer engine right there.
First reaction, buddy. How you feeling?
As you can see here, I didn't realize this was my registration because I'm anxious and like happy, and I crumbled it into a ball. That's for this. So
So I know you said you were feeling nervous before. A little bit of
Yeah.
that weight lifted off, huh?
a lot. It's such a great feeling.
All right, well, test drive. So I'm sure you've been waiting. When was the last time the car was running?
2 months ago, roughly.
You miss it?
I do.
You excited?
Yeah.
Skit.
And the first time ever she gets dropped to the floor.
We don't have to push her out.
Nope, first time she's gonna go out on her own. It's that new clutch.
Holy crap.
It's running Okay, so we are back from the very first test drive. We're gonna put the car up in the air just real fast, make sure there are no leaks, and then Julian is gonna take over. For the very first time, here are your keys, sir. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, guys, so the car is running very good, and it's time to go ahead and put a couple of the things back on. We're putting the front bumper back on. Normally I leave things like that off for the first couple days just to make sure, but he has to get back home and he can't put the bumper in his trunk, so we just kind of lightly secured it on there. It looks really good. Huge shout out to Grimspeed also. We got their bash bar underneath there to protect the front mount intercooler, and another big shout out to Grimspeed because we are about to install part of their dressing kit, and these just look so cool and they're 10 times better in person. So let's go ahead and put these on now. Okay, so she is running, guys. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna go ahead and clean up the windshield, and we're going to install a brand new Boxer Baddies banner that he's been waiting to install this entire time. It's gonna match his Clean Culture banner, and we are also gonna lift the car up, double check, make sure there's no leaks anywhere, and we are also going to make sure that we get the skid plate up to protect the turbo, and then we're gonna go for a wash, right?
Yeah, let's get it clean. It's been a while.
Let's do it. So are you still in disbelief?
Yeah, slightly. Probably gonna take a day or two.
Yeah. So cool to see her back on the road again.
It really is, and it feels great to be driving there again.
Oh, I bet. Just wait till she gets tuned.
Yeah, I can already feel the power difference.
You step on it just a little bit and it's like, oh, snap.
I mean, this thing, last time I feel like it hit boost more around like 3K RPMs.
Hits a little earlier,
This
huh?
one hits at like 2.1.
Yeah. You're gonna, dude, once this thing gets tuned, it's gonna be brutal. It's gonna be nasty.
Hey, hopefully I'll be able to walk Stanks.
Oh yeah. I think you'll be able to,
A few of them.
at least, yes, for sure.
I don't know, those crazy ones, that's your job.
Yep, I got him. Stella's got him right here. See ya.